Hello guys, it's yours here. Forgive me for any poor audio or poor video quality as I am making my way across the state of Wyoming. About 70 or 80 miles or so north of Casper, making my way down south. Trying to gather my thoughts here because, to say the least, I'm kind of pissed. But first and foremost, I guess we'll start off with how about that for a haircut, huh? Yeah, I got tired of having hair, so I haven't had to comb my hair in like almost a week now. I had my hair completely buzzed off when I was at a truck stop over there in Dallas. I happen to have a barber shop over there. But let's see, other things I want to talk about just real quick. I stopped at this co-op here in Wyoming. It's one of my favorite co-ops. I've stopped there before, and I bought stuff from them before. Picked up some more jars of honey. So, you can see, got some regular honey. This is a 3-pound jar. And then I got some unfiltered raw honey, also in a 3-pound jar. These aren't the biggest jars you can get, at least that I can get over there. I usually buy the 5-pounders. I kind of like these 3-pound jars because for 2 reasons. One, they're in glass, and 2, I have a feeling that the top of this jar can actually accept a regular canning jar lid and ring. So needs be, after I'm done using those jars, I can basically reuse the jar and I can seal them up with proper canning lids. Now 2 of those jars of honey are going to my food storage, and then 2 of them are going to a good friend of mine for his food storage. So I'm trying to give him the home slice hookup. Anyhow, it's probably a good thing that I kind of kept my head out of the news for a little while, but it's kind of a shock, and it kind of angers me at the same time. The way this presidency has handled things in over there in Afghanistan, Kabul. We just short notice to just uproot and leave, huh? How about that? How about that, huh? How about that? We just leave all of those American civilians behind to fend for themselves, and we leave all of that equipment, all of those weapons behind for the Taliban to use to basically cut it, basically shut everything down and prevent these people from leaving. So I'm hearing estimates of anywhere between 8 and 11,000. Like a lot of people are saying somewhere around 10,000. Americans are still over there, and we're not coming back to go get them. I guess the administration says they're on their own. Just hide. We're not sending anybody out. Oh, gee, that's great. That's good to know. If that doesn't paint a picture for you, what what you are worth to this country. Oh man, I don't know what does. I mean, shoot. I'm really trying not to go on a tirade here because this kind of pisses me off for numerous reasons. One, and probably the first and probably the most important thing, we're leaving all those Americans, all those American civilians behind. We're leaving all of those translators behind. We're leaving all those people that helped with the airbase behind. Saigon, anybody? Saigon, anybody? Huh? Anybody? I mean, I know one guy. I know of one guy who's old enough to have not only fought the Vietnam War, but old enough to witness, the fall of Saigon in 1975. Yeah, that was a shit show too, but I don't recall us leaving nearly as much freaking hardware behind. Like, my first assumptions were we left a few, belt-fed machine guns, some M4s and stuff, and a couple of up-armed Humvees. I didn't realize we had left helicopters, we had left MRAPs, we had left, what do they call it, infantry assault vehicles. We left encrypted super secret top squirrel shit behind. I mean, I'm sure some of those Hotchies are pretty smart. They probably figure out how to work some of that shit, and then whatever they can't figure out how to work for themselves, like Wayne said, and like other people said, they'll just take that shit and sell it to China or Russia. Great. Now our enemies have got. Now they've got some of our technology. Way to go, Biden Harris. Way to go. Yeah. We're worried about Trump screwing shit up. Oh God. Didn't have to look further than the mirror, now did we? Yeah. It really pees me because we spent 20 years over there in Afghanistan. 20 years. Spent billions of dollars of taxpayer money, like my money, your money. Individuals. A third of our paychecks went to all that bullshit and just got abandoned. We didn't destroy the enemy. We didn't destroy the equipment that we are abandoning. When we just let the enemy just fucking take it. Why don't we just leave the keys for the city, right? Leave the enemy the keys to the city. I mean, they did say that Babylon was going to fall. Was I not right? Am I not wrong? Like in the book of Revelations, they did say the great city Babylon was going to fall. Pretty certain that translation means us. Maybe not me. Maybe not you. Those of you who are subscribed to me, or those of you who have already, taken actions for, your own self-preservation. Maybe not us. But this nation, Washington, D.C., I think it's done for. It's, yeah. I don't see how any of these foreign countries are going to have any confidence in us at all. Taiwan, you're on your own. I'm sorry. It's yeah, you're in a very, very bad position. Even in a worse position now that China might potentially gain access to some of this hardware. Like that, I guess there were some drones that were left behind too. Fuck, did anybody not think to, I don't know, put C4 on all this shit? Rig this shit to blow up? I mean, hell, my taxpayer money's already going to waste. Don't put salt in the wound by letting the enemy get a hold of our stuff that we paid for. Why did they not think to bring all this shit with or destroy it all? Destroy it. And furthermore, why are we not bringing home all these civilians? Why? There's a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. And I'm sure you guys do too. But as I said, or I should say as the book of Revelations said, Babylon will fall. Babylon will fall. That's all I have to say. That's all I've got. I'm Diorce, and I'm out. You guys have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.